Right now you're looking at the Sahara Desert rolling up next to the Siwa Oasis. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Ian Lee inside Africa, standing next to one of the saltiest bodies of water on Earth. The Siwa Oasis is extremely unique. It combines rich history and raw natural beauty. My journey this week will take me deep inside the Sahara to a temple that knows it all, and we'll discover the beat of the oasis. The Siwa Oasis, located in western Egypt and more than 400 kilometers southwest of Cairo, is a surprising and tranquil landscape. Surrounded by an unforgiving desert, it's also one of the world's last pristine oases, rich with history, ancient ruins, and cultural traditions. Siwa was an important part of North African commerce until recently. You'd have goods from all over the continent coming here, including herbs, livestock, even slaves on their way to the Nile Valley or Mediterranean. I'm told by local Siwans that if you wanted to travel these ancient trade routes, that direction's Libya, that direction's Chad, and that direction's Sudan, and they take about a month by camel to get to. This is Agorme, and it's the oldest part of Siwa, and it's important historically, not just to Egypt, but the world. And that's because of that temple right there, the Oracle of Siwa. This was the hub of the Egyptian rebellion against the Persians. Also, I'm walking in the footsteps of Alexander the Great. Egyptologist Janan Batanouni is the perfect person to explain just how Alexander made his way to Siwa. Hi Janan, how are you?
Hi Ian, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
How was your time in Siwa?
Amazing. But you got to tell me about this building. It's so historically significant. What makes it so?
What makes it significant is that the temple of Siwa was dedicated to god Amun, who was the main god of the ancient Egyptians and the king of all gods. And it was famous for its oracle.
Let's go inside and just kind of tell me, how old is this though? It can't be anything relatively recent, obviously.
No, it dates back to the 26th dynasty of the pharaonic period.
And Alexander the Great came here and it was standing where we are standing right now.
Yes.
Why did he come here? Tell me about his journey here.
His journey started quite before he was born. He came to Egypt and he was so impressed by the Egyptian gods. And you know, he was born, and when he was born, he was raised all his life that he has to come and visit the temple of the oracle to take the blessings of the god. And sort of, it was like a confirmation that he is divine and he is the savior of the world.
So Alexander asked his question in this room. So is it still working? Can I still ask a question, or are we out of luck?
Yes, you've got to feel the energy, Ian. There's lots of energy in this room, and a lot of people do come and meditate, even in modern times, trying to find a connection with the oracle. And you know, the ancient Egyptians were very clever in choosing their spots and locations for building their temples. So this place has plenty of energy. Just stand here in the center, close your eyes and meditate and try to get connected.
Thousands of years worth of history have made its way through Siwa's corridors, making even the most morbid traditions an eye-opening experience. People come to Egypt to see the ancient tombs, and Siwa has them also. What can you tell us about the ancient tombs here?
Well, we are actually inside one of the tombs that are located in this area. We are at the Mountain of the Dead, and here we have about 2,000 tombs. The most beautiful of them is this one. It's the oldest. It dates back to the 26th dynasty of the pharaonic history. And actually, this is one of the evidence that proves that Siwa was related to the Egyptian Empire at that time.
So I've been exploring all over this mountain of the dead, and there's bones strewn everywhere. There's one in particular I wanted to show you, and it's this one right here. It's a human jawbone. We really don't know when it was from, but it just seems like bones are holding up this mountain. Okay, Janan, you have to tell me about this tomb. It is a lot different than the other ones we've seen today.
Yes, this is the largest tomb we have here in the Mountain of the Dead. It's a Roman tomb. It dates back to the 4th, 5th century. And it's a mass tomb. Lots of people were buried here.
So throughout the day, I've just noticed bones strewn out all over the place. Why are we finding so many bones just on the surface and all over this mountain?
Because some of these tombs were reused. There would be somebody in this tomb, then they would come and bury another person, so they would take the bones from the tomb, just throw it outside and bury the new deceased, and so on. So over the years, the whole mountain was full of bones just scattered around. They didn't even care to bury them. So lots and lots of bones you'll see around here on the Mountain of the Dead.
Spiritual guides, legendary emperors, and a mountain defined by death. Siwa is definitely steeped in history. But I can't wait to see what else this ancient oasis has to offer.